Hello and welcome. My name is Jenny. Thank you so much for joining me for today's favorite oil. Today we're going to be covering another classic. This guy is the Melaleuca, also known as tea tree oil. This particular guy I was taught in school is known as like your first aid kit in your oil kit. So reasons for that could be due to the fact that it's considered antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antiparasitic, as well as a decongestant. So there's lots of different purposes that you would want to use this guy for. I know that for myself, I've recommended it for years to my clients for cold sores, skin care, hair care, even toenail care, especially for toenail care, because if you consider that it takes about a full year for a full toenail to grow. We're looking at the big toenail. If you are dealing with a toenail infection or a fungal infection or something along those lines, the medication they typically recommend, you have to discontinue use after about 6 months. So that still gives you about 6 months where possibly that fungus or what have you can take over again. So that's why using something like a tea tree oil, which is also again antifungal, antibacterial, all that good stuff. You can give this a try, and it's a natural way to try to fight off that kind of stuff where you're not having to worry about the side effects of the medication. So side benefits, awesome. I know for myself, again, I've used this in my skincare. I use it in my regular skincare products, as well as my hair care products. I also can mention at the very beginning when I first started with these particular oils, I had been working with or dealing with a rash that I had had. I don't even really know what it was. I have mentioned before that I've gone to a doctor for it, and I was recommended cortisone creams. I also went to a naturopath. I was recommended to do a candida cleanse, which I did, and didn't find that it actually did anything. But because it wasn't life-threatening and it wasn't a bother, it just was more of an aesthetic thing, I just kind of left it alone and didn't worry about it too much. But when I first started working with the doTERRA oils, I combined a blend of lavender, which is calming for the skin, frankincense, which is awesome for cellular regeneration, and then of course the tea tree oil, which has all those other benefits that I mentioned in regards to antifungal, antibacterial, antiviral, things like that. Within 3 weeks, this my rash that I had completely lightened up, and now it's completely gone. I don't even worry about it anymore. So very, very powerful. I love tea tree oil for lots of different reasons. I've already mentioned a few, but I want to give you a quick mention. Again, we've got 20 products that have been approved in Canada. Tea tree oil is one of them. So I'm going to read you straight out of here what has been approved in Canada for statements in regards to tea tree oil or Melaleuca. So tea tree oil can be used in aromatherapy to actually relieve coughs and colds, because again, it is a decongestant. You can add to water alone or along with peppermint and lemon essential oil for a refreshing mouth rinse and breath freshener. Renowned for its cleansing effect on the skin, so really awesome for skincare. Combine 1 to 2 drops with your facial cleanser or moisturizer for added cleansing properties. I have it in my serum as well as my moisturizer, and probably my cleanser too. I use the doTERRA one. Apply to skin after shaving, so a nice aftershave. Apply to fingernails and toenails after after showering to cleanse and keep nails looking healthy. Create your own aftershave with tea tree oil and cedarwood. Cool. And apply to the bottoms of the feet, inside your shoes, for a fresh aroma. I know that from what I've been told, tea tree oil has a pretty medicinal smell, so it can really go either way. Some people love it, and then there are those that aren't a huge fan. But this guy has lots of different properties. I'm sure that some of you may even have used this before, perhaps in hair. If you've kid or yourself have dealt with head lice, and tea tree oil is one of the main ingredients in there. So I know that some people actually hate the smell because it reminds them of the time that they had head lice. So awesome. Thank you very much again for joining me today. If there's any questions that you have, feel free to give me a shout. I'm also interested in any requests. Perhaps you even need recommendations for yourself. Maybe you don't know the oil that you want to learn about, but you have a particular emotional or physical health concern that you're considering trying the oils for. So please feel free to give me a shout. I thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate any feedback. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.